So we made the move yesterday. This is where we live now. And the move went okay. We hired a big truck for all our stuff. The dogs were in the car for 6 hours, but they were fine. So yeah, very happy to be here. I'm very happy that the move went well. I'll be making videos of when I'm here about farming and stuff. So yeah, this will be the last move I make in my lifetime. So I'm very happy about that also. Mother-in-law's 82, but she's in very good health. So we will help her all we can. Our first morning, our second morning, sorry, and the dogs are just getting used to the new area. There are other dogs. Chuck ma, the big line, ma. Like ma, ma Leo. Chucky's the male. He's going to be the problem with the other dogs. There's two of them, look. But Lucky's all right with them. They're wagging their tails. Ma, good boy. Like ma. That's Yai's old rice shed. That's her rice shed. I better go see what's going on here. Hey! Hey, Chuck! There might be some problems here. Ma? Ma, little Chuck? Chuck, ma? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, marking his territory. Marking his territory, so's that one. This will be a border here, where they'll get used to each other. Like, ma? He's a nice boy, ma. 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 Yeah, he's a nice boy, yeah. Chuck! Chuck! Hey! 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 He wouldn't let me touch him. That was my fault. I touched the dog. Chuck didn't like that. But that's okay. We've got to get used to this. Lucky's very protective of Chuck because of his health problems. He can't actually bite because of his jaw. So Lucky will help him. Chuck, this is going to be a few days like this, I think. Nah, Cheyenne, nah. Chuck, nah. Chuck, nah. So there's dogs that come from that way. There's 3 that live here in this yard. There's 4 I've seen down there. And then there's the 3 that we just saw. So that is the local dog population. And all day yesterday my dogs, Ma Chuck, all day yesterday my dogs were marking their territory. So it's a normal thing. Chuck, ma? Good boy. Good boy. Lucky, good girl. We knew this was coming. Huh? Check back, Chuck. We have to wipe his jaw. I'm gone, Jay. We have to wipe his jaw. Always blood coming out of his jaw. We actually did, Jerry did some online research yesterday about Chucky's problem, and the vets were saying you just give them a tramadol every day, and that kind of settles them down and makes them sleep easier. So that's what we're doing. He got one yesterday. And he slept well. Good boy. So I mustn't touch the new dog. Chucky will go for them. I just have to keep away from them. It's early in the morning now, 6:30. Ready, cap? So, I was really worried about the dogs integrating here, but it seems like they're okay, and she helps him. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to make friends with these dogs until my dogs make friends with them. Of course, it's the males that are the problem. Chuck, ma? Chuck,ไป Chuck back, ma? Ma, Chuck, ma, ha, mum, เร็วๆ king. We got to keep wiping his jaw. Ma, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. So we're wiping his jaw now.
ไม่พอแล้วให้มันเข้าบ้านดีกว่า
ให้มันเข้าบ้านดีกว่า
เพราะว่ามันหาวๆคือหูชาวบ้านเขา
Lucky มาเข้าบ้านเก่ง Lucky มาเข้าบ้านเก่งดูแลเชือกนะ Good girl, good girl. There are the bikes. There's the wife. She'll go nuts. She'll go nuts if she knows I've Thai videoed her. So I won't really be able to do that. Kaban Songdua. Some very pleasant news yesterday. The internet, my unlimited SIM DTAC internet never used to work here. Really hard to get a signal, like 1 bar, and it's bloody excellent now. I had a Zoom call yesterday, no lag whatsoever. So that means I don't need to put Wi-Fi in the house, because mother-in-law doesn't use the internet. So yeah, it's going really well. It's going really well. There's the car. The car performed really well. Mind you, it should do. We gave it a good overhaul. 4 new tyres, a new fan motor, and it drove the 500 kilometers perfectly. So that was great. Chuck, back, ma, come on. Good girl, เข้าบ้านช็อตเข้าบ้านเร็วๆเข้าบ้านเช็ดบักอีกมัมจะพยายาม Yesterday they were on the harness all day. Come on, and Lucky's not bothered by the chickens at all, which is great. Come on, come on. เราจะให้ผมทำอะไร มาชักเข้าบ้านมาเร็วๆมาเร็วๆ good boy เข้าบ้านรักเข้าบ้านไปหามัมชักเข้าบ้านไปหามัมเก่งเข้าไปหามัม good boy. This is the back door entrance to the house. They're both in. I will close that door. So, a bit hectic first 10 minutes of the day. Yeah, we spent about 20 grand on the car, fixing this and that, and it did very well. Not fast, we were probably doing about 80, 90 all the time. Tom drove. He likes to drive. Besides which, my license has expired. But that's okay, that's only 500 baht. And then they wave you on and give you a salute. So you just have to be careful how you give it to them. Make them see it, but don't show it openly, and then he's got the choice. And they normally look both ways and then gesture you to give it to them. Of course, it depends what you've done. Drink driving would be an awful lot more than that. But no license. License expired, 500 to 1,000. No more than that. The smart cops will want 1,000 because they know the value of a take. And that's a new house over there. They only built that last year. And the rice, that's a rice shed. And Mayor Gail, mother-in-law, was telling me how well people do around here. They've all got nice houses, they're all rice farmers. So they all kind of do well, I think. They do well. And yeah, so no shave yet, excuse me. But yeah, it's been great so far. Today will probably be the last day we arrange all the stuff inside. I've got my workstation set up, so that's all good. And we don't need to buy any landline internet, which is bloody wonderful. Life just keeps getting better, eh? There'll be no people, there'll be a few people coming here to see us, but they know us, you know, family. But we won't be getting any people who come by and, oh look, there's a phalang in the village. You know, we won't get any of that. I've been coming here for what? Best part of 30 years. Yeah, my son's 30. So, more than 31 years I've been coming here. So they know me, they know who I am, which is great. I will now go to the front of the house. I'll take my cigarettes. I was thinking about having a second coffee, but I don't think I will. This is the front of the house. I can just sit here, and the only thing I wasn't happy about was the amount of fireworks, bangers that were going off yesterday for 3 or 4 hours, really loud and right next door. So nobody could sleep, and the dogs were on edge. But they'll get used to that. When I inquired about it, I was told, oh, they're just kids, you know. And I'm like, well, they got to run out of money soon then. And when she said kids, she meant around 10 years old. Don't the parents say anything? No. One of the things you've got to get used to in Thailand, you know, you could go and visit your girlfriend or wife's family, and 2 doors down the road, they've got some huge party going on. 3 days and 3 nights, and the music is so loud that your lungs vibrate. There's nothing you can do. Don't get upset. Just put up with it. I mean, I've been here 40 odd years, and the first thing I realized within 6 months was, oh, this is a lesson in tolerance. It really is. You've got to be tolerant. When somebody dies or somebody gets married, that's it for 3 or 4 days. God, I remember the party my mother-in-law had for her new roof. Holy shit, there were 400 people here for 3 days and 3 nights. They drank a whole truck of booze. I contributed 2 cases of beer chang, and I thought, oh, you know, they'll all be very happy about that. Holy shit. When I saw the booze truck arrived, and they unloaded all of it. 40-degree whiskey, beer. They unloaded the lot. And then the girl who had the big book, she sat right here on the porch. So she wrote down all the numbers. Yeah. One of the neighbours over there. I'm not sure if I know her. Swaddy Cap! I'm not sure if I know them. I must do. She must be the daughter of the people who... The guy who owns this shop and this big yard with all these machinery he's the Abadar. He's like the local government leader, so he's a really cool guy, hard-working man. And he's just built a new house down there. People do very well here. They really do. They either do very, very well or they just don't do at all. I remember quite a few guys who used to hang around here who were just alcoholics, basically. They've all died. And people don't really do much for them. They just let them exist around them. And I asked Mayor Gale yesterday if there are any problems with teenagers around here. She said nah. The police normally jump on them from a great height, she says. So a couple of nights in jail, you know, they let them out. Drug use is maybe a problem. Yaba, you know, the orange methamphetamine pills, that's what they're on. Ice is a big problem in Bangkok, but these people can't afford that. I did it once, boy, it was far too intense. I couldn't speak properly for a week. Silai Cap? Oh, rice, okay. Cap, chog đi nè Cap. These two dogs will end up being my friend. My friends they will be, but I gotta be careful with my dogs. My Chucky, the boy, saw me the other day when we were still in Minbury. He saw me holding a kitten. Holy shit, he didn't like that. That's a Mia, do a Mia there, she's a female. But they're all looked after. I'll go on a bike ride later today and show you around where I live. That's a great big excavator down there, and he's got a combine harvester. There's another 2 combine harvesters I saw down the road. Good boy. But village life is pretty much the same, I think, every day. I think we can safely say the dogs have integrated. Their little patch will be from this house here, down the road 50 yards, and then down the side road for another 50 yards. That's going to be their territory. And when they're out, I don't think any other dogs will come past. I've been a bit assertive and threatening around the male dogs when I see them near Chucky, so I think they know that I'm protecting him. So they're not stupid. I know they're territorial and it's instinct, but they're not stupid either. So yeah, this is the start of my vlogging in Amperkulkan. Banchaler Nur is the name of this Muban. I think there's Banchaler Klang and Banchaler Thai. There's 3. Yeah, so anyway, that's a good start. That's a good start. Okay, here we go. The bike ride. There's the shop. Big truck. Lovely area around here. Nice time of the evening to be out. we'll have a look and see what there is. Out to the rice fields. These are the rice fields that we're coming up to now. I shall stop here. So, here we are. These are the rice fields for just about as far as you can see. What a beautiful place to be. Yeah, I love it here. There we go. Giving you a 360. Not good rice this year apparently. The rain came but it was late. Mare Gail, the mother-in-law, said that this year she just about broke even. So that's no good. The rain did come, but it was too late. This seems like good rice, but I met a woman here this morning and she said, no, this isn't. This is substandard. There's too much grass in there and it normally grows head height. So, not the best crop this year. They plant again in June, I think. If I remember rightly, it's June. June is the planting time. There's a pickup coming along here, so I'd better be a bit careful. Right, so off we go again. Here comes a tricycle. Waddy Cap. Oh, Master Way. Oh, I've been bang girl, huh? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. ข้าวไม่ดีใช่ไหมปีนี้
ปีนี้ไม่พ้นครับ
ครับ
ไม่พอเพียงครับ
ครับ Yeah, that was a Bengal dog. They've got a reputation of being very what's that word? Fierce, maybe aggressive. In Thai. So I'm going to stop on this little bridge here because there was a day actually it was a couple of days about 5 years ago when I brought out a big pad and some sketching pencils and I drew this. It's a little bit different now. There was actually water running through here. So yeah, I drew a sketch of this. It took me 2 or 3 days. The locals were pretty amazed. They came and had a look. And even a couple of them said after a couple of times passing by that, yeah, it's a good drawing. It was taking shape. And there is a cow. I still can't wait to see what happens to my dogs when they see a cow for the first time, because they've never seen one. I wonder if this guy's going to be alright. You think he'll be alright? He's a bull. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. Good boy. Yeah. He's a bit wary of me. I think he's sizing me up. Good boy. Good boy. He's a fine specimen, isn't he? Yeah. He's a good boy. I guess they can be a bit temperamental. Now, I can go a little bit closer because he's on a rope. And he won't pull hard because it goes through his nostrils. That's a very effective way of keeping... Oh, he's... Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. He's a healthy animal. A nice guy. Yeah. So we won't bother him anymore. We'll leave him alone now. Yeah, here comes a bike. There he goes in his full glory. Yeah, well I guess I can go past him. I'm going to. I don't know what sign that sign says because it's all in Thai. But we shall continue. Oh, now there is running water on this side, look. There is. I wouldn't think there'd be any crocs in here, but there might be a few big snakes and maybe some monitor lizards. I don't know if they have them up here in Isan, monitor lizards. But, yep, that's all good. We'll continue on the ride. It's got to be 4 years since I've been here, I would think. Yeah, all the locals are dark. Well, they would be, wouldn't they? They're always out in the in the sun. Right, we're going to go past this big boy now. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, he was okay. And more rice fields. I'm not sure where my mother-in-law's rice fields are. They could be out this way. It's not a very good crop. And they plant these little trees along the side here for paper. The guy comes and cuts them all down there. They use them to make paper. So, yeah, they make money however they can, I guess. There's two dogs. They don't look very happy to see me. Hello. Ah, Maleleo ma. Maleleo. See if I can get on with these guys. Ma. Maleleo ma. Maleleo. He wants to. Maleleo. Maleleo. No, he's not sure. He's looking at me. Of course, knowing me, you see, look, if we have any problems with the dogs, we got the weapon. And I can draw that like a sword while I'm riding along, if I need to. Oops, better do that. Better get that up. Let's go. Here we go again. Now, I hope he doesn't come out and ambush me. No, there he is. Good boy. Good boy. Chickens in there. Somebody lives there, I've no doubt. And there's another rice field. That rice looks really deep green. This one's no good at all. And there's the cows. I know the owner of the cows. He's a very wealthy guy. He used to have a metalwork business in Bangkok. He's related to my wife, and I used to go and see him every week with my wife when we first got together. We'd go to see him. He lived in Sukhumvit Soi 71. Not these cows. There's some cows around the corner. But yeah, It all looks nice. Everything's green. Ready, cap. And let's turn right here and see what we've got down here. Somebody's house. Yeah, we're off the concrete road now. This is the guy I know. I know this guy. Let me just stop for a second. It's a bit bumpy. I know the guy who owns these cows. Can't remember his name now. PD. PD. He very kindly was my guarantor when I bought a new Isuzu truck many years ago. So he's a nice guy. He said he wouldn't do it for other people, but he did it for me. 5-year finance deal. I paid him twice as much as what the truck's worth in the end, but that's the way it goes, eh? Thieving bastards. That's all going to change soon. Something amazing is about to happen in this world, and it will be epic. You may start to feel different on the 23rd of September. I'm calling it. Something's going to happen that's everybody on the planet is going to be absolutely amazed. It's going to happen. Wonder if I can go near those cows. What do you think? Do you think I should? There's a load over there. I don't know. You see, I've got to be careful. These are not tethered. I don't think. Are they tethered? Yeah, they're tethered. Well, I can chance it then if they're tethered. Hello. Hello. Good boy. All animals are sentient. All animals have a soul. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah, they move their tether every few hours so that they there's somebody there. I wonder if it's PD. I wonder if it's PD. It might be. Waddy cap. Yeah, he looks like a good boy, eh? He does. Yeah. I'm sure it's a boy. I think it's a boy. He's a nice guy. They have a quiet life here until they go off for slaughter, I guess. Yeah, good boy. Oh, he's not tethered. It's not tied up. Ooh, it's a bit late to back down now. He's coming. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. He's looking at me. Good boy. You might not understand what I'm saying, but the tone of voice, you know, they do understand that. Good boy. Or girl. Still don't know. Can I see a pair of balls under there? I might be able to. No, it's a female. It's a female. They're very nice, eh? Wonder if what they'll do if I get close. Good boy. Good girl. He's a boy, I think. Yeah. Good guys, eh? Isn't this nice? No, he's not tethered at all. He's not tethered. She's not bothered. They're both females. Yeah, they're both females. I might do a bit of farming, you know. I'm definitely up for planting a few cretonne trees around the mother's house, around the back garden there. I'm definitely up for doing that. Shall I go over and talk to that guy or not? He's bringing in the babies. Shall I? I guess I could, couldn't I? They're normally pretty friendly. I don't think that is PD. Good boy. I'll go and have a chat with the local. I think I can safely say they're not going to hurt me. So let's go and have a look. Bringing them in for the night, I think. I think so. I'll go and talk to him. Great thing about Thailand is they all speak different languages, but they all know the Bangkok Central Thai. สวัสดีครับพี่อันนี้เป็นที่ของพี่ตีหรือเปล่า
ไม่ใช่
อ๋อไม่ใช่เหรออ๋อ
ผม
จำผมได้ไหม
ทำไมจำได้ผัวก่อนอ่ะ
ใช่
นี่เดินมายังไง
ไอ้ก็มีชักรยานไอ้กำลังถ่ายวิดีโอไม่เป็นไรนะ
ไม่เป็นไร
ไม่อันตรายใช่ไหมไม่อันตรายใช่ไหม
มันไม่กล้าชนหรอก
จับได้ไหม
จับได้เขาก็กลัว
ครับครับเป็นยังไงปีนี้ข่าวไม่ดีใช่ไหมฮะข่าวบอก
เพราะของผมมันดี
เหรอ
แต่ของแม่ยาย
ครับ
ไม่ค่อยดี
ไม่ค่อยดีน้ำไม่ถึงเหรอ
น้ำไม่ถึง
โอ้เป็นตัวเมียใช่ไหม
ตัวเมีย
ชื่ออะไรไม่มีชื่อใช่ไหม
ไม่มีชื่อ
มีเดลแรก
นายไม่เคยไปบ้านเหรอไป
เรามาเมื่อวันเราอยู่ประจ
ำไม่อยู่ที่ประเทศนอกนะ
ผมไม่ได้ไปเมืองนอกผมอยู่กรุงเทพ
นึกว่าไม่เคยไปเยี่ยมพี่น้องทางนู้นนี่
แม่พ่อแม่จัดไปแล้วไอ้ก็ไม่ไปอังกฤษ20 กว่าปี
โอ้นานนะ
แต่แม่แก้วก็อายุ82
แม่ยายกับแกใครเกิดก่อนกัน
โอ้ผมน้องเขา12 ปีผม70
เท่าไหร่70ท้วนและผมกับแกใครก่อนกันเอาทายดูดิ
ผมว่าไอ้ก็ต้องเป็นพี่คุณสัก2-3 ปี
ทางนี้พี่เหรอ74
โอ้โหแข็งแรงนะ
ดูฟันขนาดเป็นน้อง
ไม่มีเลย
อันนี้
จริงใช่ไหม
ของจริง
อุ้ยคนไทยก็ทนเก่งนะ
เคยไปอยู่กับอิหร่านไปทำงาน
ครับจำได้ที่คุณบอกผม
ไป
You can speak a little bit of English yeah
I มาฟีสปีกจิงรีดนะ
You forget
I know มาฟีสปีกจิงรีด
Oh he's coming to have a look at me now
ครับ
Oh good girl
นี่เดินมาหรือไง
ชักรยานอยู่ตรงนั้น
โอ้แล้วเมียไม่เคยเห็นเดินนะ
เราก็เดินไปตอนเย็นปกติผมมากับก่อนแล้วก็เราก็เดินดูแต่ไอคิดว่าวันนี้ไอจะเอาจักรยานไปสำรวจ
ผมนึกว่าแต่แกมันเป็นพี่ผมที่ไหนได้เป็นน้องต้องเยอะแยะ
ครับ4 ปี
4 ปี
โอ้โหแล้วพี่ก็แข็งแรงนะ
ก็จาก70มา74
ครับเก่งมากเลยเก่งมากไอ้ก็เกิด
อันนี้ไป
ไอ้เกิดปี
2494
อ๋อ5 ปี
นั่น
5 ปี
เนาะ5 ปีนะ
เพราะว่ายังไม่ถึง70
นี่
เดือนพฤษภาปีหน้า
อันนี้ไปหลอกตา
เหรอ
สะท้อนแสงไม่ได้
โอ้ครับครับใช่
เห็นไหมสะท้อนแสงไปหลอก
ครับ
เดือนหนึ่ง
เหรอช่องระวัง
ครับอันนี้ปลูกทุเรียน
แล้ว
นี่ต้นทุเรียน
โอ้
นะ
โหไอ้ก็ไม่ชอบแต่กอนชอบ
ฮะ
ไอ้ไม่ชอบกิน
อ
พันกลิ่นไม่ได้
ใช่ มันต่างกัน
ครับเลิกกินแล้วนะผม3 ปี
อืม
ก็ดีนะ ไม่ไหวนะร่างกายไม่ไหวyeah she's a bit wary of me เขาไม่แน่ใจนะเรื่องผม
เดี๋ยวเอาเขาไปผูกก่อน
พาไปนอนนะ
ไปให้เขานอน
ครับเลี้ยงง่ายไหม
ง่าย
วัว
ง่าย
เขากินยาแล้วก็น้ำแล้วก็แค่นั้นนะ
แค่นั้นแหละ
อ๋อและนี่เป็นวัวหนอมหรือเปล่าหรือเป็นวัวเนอ
วัวธรรมดา
ไม่คายนมใช่ไหม
ไม่ใช่นมเนาะ
อ๋อ
ธรรมดา
และนี่เป็นลูกใช่ไหม
อันนั้นเป็นลูกนั่นแม่เขาอยู่นู่นน่ะ
อ๋อเหรอเขาก็มอง
แม่เขาทั้ง2 ตัวนั่นน่ะ
เหรอ
เดี๋ยวเอาเขาข้อก่อน
ครับโอเคผมไปก่อนนะพี่
ครับ
เดี๋ยวเจอกัน
ครับ
He remembers me and I remember him now. He worked in Iraq. Last time I spoke to him, we were drinking whiskey on Mayor Yai's porch, and he was quite fluent in his English, telling me all about when he went to Iran and how he didn't like it, didn't like the food. But he stuck it out for a couple of years, came home once a year for a month, stuck it out for the money. And I would imagine, I don't know, but I would imagine that he saved all his money up and bought this land and the cows, and he's got a durian orchard there, and he does rice. His rice is good, he said. So, yeah, and that white one is the mother of the babies he's bringing in. Bye bye. See you again tomorrow. Nah. Yeah, he doesn't sell them for milk, so they must be for meat. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl now. She didn't like that very much. Okay, I'll leave you then. Nah. No charging now. It's free to walk through this field. Don't charge me. Big animals, that must weigh 600-700 kilos. Imagine one of them coming at you full pelt. My God. I love it when I see clips online of matadors getting gored. What a sick sport that is. How can you call it a sport? Teasing an animal and then killing it in front of a load of spectators who cheer. Oh my God. What do we do? Huh? No wonder the ETs are very wary of us. Apparently we're one of the very few species in this solar system that kills its own. Yeah, apparently. And for those who don't believe in ETs, coming soon. As soon as 2 or 3 weeks from now, you're going to see huge ships in the sky. Again, they want to see what we're going to do when we're not manipulated by the cabal. They want to see what we'll do. Will we shoot at them like the US military do? How on earth can you shoot at something that's got technology far advanced from you? I mean, they can actually get here from wherever it is they live. Some of them are interdimensional. So it's kind of crazy that the US military would actually shoot at them. They've downed a few craft pulsar weapons, apparently. Right, at the risk of getting lost, we shall continue. Right, off we go down the path. Oh, it's getting a bit muddy down here now. I may turn back in a while. More cows there. Bit of mud here to navigate, but I'll be okay. Yeah. Oops. Not so okay there. Lots of rustling in the leaves as I'm going by. I wonder what animals they are. Could be birds, chickens. More rice paddy. More rice paddy. And it's actually getting really muddy down there. So you know what? I think I will turn back now. Yeah. I'm not really ready for motocross. So we're gonna go back. Right, off we go. Just try and keep out of the water and I'll be fine. Yeah. We'll go another direction when I get back to the turning. Something in there. They probably have king cobras here. I did ask a guy once and he said yeah, but they're really hard to find. Some guys go out to catch them. I don't know what they do with them, but they do go out and catch them. Right, I need 2 hands for this bit. Ready, cab? So, we're going back. So yeah, it's great to be here. I'm so happy. In a way, I was dreading the trip. The dogs in the car for like 6 hours. 2 big dogs. But my son Tom drove and the dogs were fine. And the big truck arrived with all our stuff in it. And there was only one minor breakage. One of the necks of one of the fans broke, but I can fix that. So that's not a problem. Right, back we go. Back on the concrete road. It's very well developed up here. They do have decent roads. Well, the 2 boys. I wonder if they'll bother me. Good boy. Good boy. No, he's not having any of that, is he? He's away. Now, I wonder if it's because I'm a Farang, or whether it's just that they don't know who I am. I'm sure they can tell the difference between a Thai and a Farang. So yeah, I don't know. I'll get to know them. I'll get to know all the dogs around here. And the cows, maybe. Yeah. I stayed on a farm when I first came to Thailand in the south. Lovely family. I lived with them for a year. And you know, one day they went out to their fields and I went with them. And they didn't like it. They told me I had to stop. I said, why? I like to help. They said, oh, no, this is an embarrassment to us. You're our guest. We can't have you working in the fields they said. So I kind of understood, and I stopped. Yeah. But of course, very different farming down there to what it is here. They didn't farm rice very much down there, mainly rubber and coconuts. So we're on our way back now. Fireworks. The kids keep letting them off. My dogs don't like it, but they'll get used to it. They must have more money than sense, the kids. There's a baby cow. Ah, hello, Hua. Waddy Hua, baby one. It's a boy. There's the gay Chon. Ah, ma ร็ว. Yeah, so a beautiful place. Nice house there with a farm. All their tractor equipment. And the sun is setting over there. Let's go on. I'll keep going till my battery runs out. I don't know how long that will be. It was on about 80% when I left. So we'll just keep going. Cutting his grass. สวัสดีครับ สบายดีไหมครับจัดหญ้าเหรอดูดีนะครับดูดี We'll go the other way then. Yeah, he's got a nice one. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. สวัสดีครับกลัวมากจะกัด Yeah, he was alright. He just wanted to see me and who I was, I guess. Pigs there might have been here. They're either pigs or cows. I don't know. I'm sorry if the camera's all over the place. Maybe I'll talk to this guy. Maybe. สวัสดีครับพี่
สวัสดีครับ
สบายดีไหมสบายดีไหมครับ
ไม่เป็นไรหรอก
กำลังถ่ายวิดีโอ
ไปดูหน้าเหรอ
ครับ
ไม่สวยหรอกปีนี้
เพิ่งมาเมื่อวาน 2 วันใช่ มาอยู่ประจ
ครับ
ำดีกว่ากรุงเทพเยอะนะ
มันมีอะไรหรอกแบบว่าหน้าก็ไม่สวยหรอกปีนี้แถวนี้
ครับ
มันเหมือนทานหน้าแถวโน้นเลยทางโน้น
เหรอ
สวย
ครับ
ทางนี้หน้ายายก็ไม่สวยหรอก
น้ำไม่ถึงนะ
น้ำไม่ถึงครับ
ครับ
น้ำกำลังพ้นมาได้5-6 วันนี้แหละ
โอ้
เออ
ใส่ไปแล้ว
ครับ
โอเคขอบคุณมากนะพี่
ครับ
ไปก่อน
ครับ
He's got 2 teeth more than I have. They're all so healthy. He's probably well over my age. He's probably in his 80s. And he looks, well, he looks younger than me. I look old, I know that. But of course I don't give a damn about that. As you probably know. Let's check this big boy out. Hello. Good boy. Yeah, he's a boy. Good boy. Good boy. Nah. Good boy. Yeah, he's a nice... 'cow, a nice hua. Yeah.
สวัสดีครับ 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 สวั
Good boy. Okay, bye gone now. Bye gone now, big boy. Whoops, frightened him. Didn't want to do that. There's another one. It's just so green everywhere. He said they've only had rain in the last 5 to 6 days. There's a nice pond there, look. I wonder if they've got any fish in there. Over there's the pond. Which way shall I go? Shall I go down here? Yeah, let's go down here. Oh, very nice. Let's have a look at this pond. See if we can see any cows. I mean fish, sorry. Let's have a look. Yeah, I can see a few fish. I can see a few fish. Yeah. Maybe I could come here for a swim one day. Who knows? Whoa, lots of big red ants. I better get out of here. I don't know where I am, but I'm going in the right direction. So we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. Yeah. Now they are rubber trees. They are rubber trees. They've all got the cup on them. So they're harvesting those already. They're about 8 years old, I would say, by the size of them. Know a bit about rubber trees because of my time in the south. There's another lake pond there. Right, let's get some speed up. Let's change gear. Yeah, so nice to be here. No more aircraft. Where I lived, I was right on the flight path of the incoming aircraft at Suvarnabhumi, and of course you get used to it. You know, I got used to it. But what do you have? ไปขี่จักรยานแลนด์ไปบ้านแม่แก้วตรงนั้นใช่ไหมไปทางนี้ก็ได้เหรอครับแล้วโอเคกลับมาอยู่ที่นี่แล้วเหรอกลับมาอยู่ประจำมาอยู่ตลอดเลยครับแล้วไหนลูกชายทั้งสองลูกชายจะกลับกรุงเทพเขาก็มีแฟนเขาก็มีที่อยู่เขามีแฟนมีแฟนทั้งสองคนแล้วเหรอครับดีเนาะครับแล้วมีแต่พ่อกับแม่ก็กลับมาอยู่กับยายยายก็อายุ82อายุมากแล้วครับโอเคขอบคุณมากนะ don't know where I am really, but I'm going to turn right because I figure if I turn right I can't really go wrong. Ready, cab? Ready, cab? Hello. I think some of them know me, but some of them don't. Ready, cab? I think I know where I'm going. I think so. They're all so nice here, the people. They really are. Ready, cab? So, I might have to ask how to get back. I might have to ask how to get back. But I might not. I think this might be, yeah it is, it's Mayor Gale's house. So I made it back in one piece. There's the guy with a little chick. Look. I made it back in one piece. Now back to the house. Yeah. กลับมาแล้วนะครับเดี๋ยวก่อนไปดูวัวไปคุยกับชาวบ้านที่เลี้ยงวัวเชื่อไม่ได้เขาเป็นคนที่เคยไปอิรักนะไม่รู้ชื่ออะไรดำ
ไม่รู้จักหรอก
โอ้ดูแบบหนุ่มนะเขาถามว่าพี่อายุเท่าไหร่ไอ้กันมองเขาไอ้เป็นพี่คุณ74เขาอายุ74โอ้โหดูแบบคน50
ก็นั่นแหละเขาก็ดีถ้าดาดกินข้าวเยอะๆดาดก็อายุไม่แก่หรอกมันก็เหมือนกีเห็นไหมกีเขาก็ยังไม่ผอมก็ยังดูไม่แก่เลย
ครับ
นั่นแหละก่อนก็ถึงอยากให้ดาดกินข้าวเยอะๆจะได้ไม่แก่จะได้อยู่ทำงานอยู่กับก่อนไปนาน
ๆครับกลับไม่ถูกต้องถามก่อนว่าบ้านแม่แก้วอยู่ไหนเขาว่าไปนู่นก็เลี้ยวขวาตรงนู่นโอเค
แล้วก็คุณไปทางไหนถึงจะ
ไปทางนู้นแล้วก็เลี้ยวสายแล้วก็ไปเรื่อย
ๆจะไปทำไมถ้าคุณไปคนเดียวคุณไม่รู้จักคุณก็ไม่ต้องไป
ไม่ต้องสำรวจ
ไม่สำรวจคุณก็ต้องดูว่าคุณไม่รู้จัก
ไม่เป็นไรเขาคุยกับผม
ก็ดี
เจอวัวอะไรดูจับได้เขาก็โอเคก็ดีเขาบอกว่านำมาแค่5-6 วันนะก่อนนั้นเขาบอกว่าไม่มีน้ำเลยฝนไม่ตกไปกำลังทำอะไรก่อนขนมเหรอ
ข้าวต้มมัด
ห่อ
ข้าวต้มผัด
It's very good how they all use natural things here. Look, banana leaves.